Hello, and welcome to Movement. You might have noticed the persistent, biting cold that's gripped the eastern United States recently. Well, leading scientists are now saying this isn't just a random cold snap. It's directly linked to human-induced climate change, the very same force that's shrinking Arctic sea ice to record low levels. It might seem strange, right? A warming planet causing record-breaking cold? But the science behind it is fascinating and a bit alarming. Atmospheric scientists explain that as the Arctic warms up at a shocking rate, it's completely changing our weather patterns. Think of the polar vortex. It's a massive band of frigid air and powerful winds that usually stays contained high above the Arctic. But rapid warming is causing this vortex to weaken, become unstable, and even split. When that happens, it's like opening a freezer door, and all that icy Arctic air escapes, spilling southward into North America and Europe. Jennifer Francis, a senior scientist at the Woodwell Climate Research Center, points out that these huge ripples in the atmosphere are much more common when the Arctic is unusually warm. And right now, the Arctic is experiencing near-record temperatures. This creates a perfect storm, so to speak. Judah Cohen, a climatologist at MIT, has found a specific trigger. Warmer temperatures in the Barents and Kara Seas, north of Russia, are reducing ice cover. This allows the ocean to release a huge amount of heat into the atmosphere, which disrupts the polar vortex and sends that extreme cold heading our way. His research shows that these weak polar vortex events are happening more often, while the stable, strong vortex events are becoming less frequent. The data from the Arctic is staggering. On March 22, 2025, winter sea ice hit its lowest maximum extent in the entire 47-year satellite record. NASA confirmed it shrank to just 14.33 million square kilometers, breaking the previous record from 2017. And looking at January 2026, the volume of Arctic sea ice is at an all-time low for this time of year. This isn't a fluke. It's part of a pattern of record daily lows that has been going on for over a year. A study in the journal Nature revealed that since 1979, the Arctic has warmed almost 4 times faster than the rest of the planet. That's a much faster rate than we previously thought. So, what does this mean for the future? Scientists are warning us to brace for more of these extreme events. In fact, a sudden stratospheric warming event is forecast for the middle of February 2026. This could trigger another collapse of the polar vortex, pushing even more Arctic air towards North America and Europe. The World Meteorological Organization has already flagged this, noting it sets the stage for a significant risk of another Arctic air intrusion. Michael Mann, a climate scientist at the University of Pennsylvania, says we should expect more intense storms with heavier snowfall, even as the planet, on average, gets warmer. It's this complex interaction between warmer oceans, a more humid atmosphere, and a disrupted polar vortex that shows how climate change can fuel both scorching heat waves and brutal cold snaps. The evidence is clear. Without significant reductions in greenhouse gas emissions, these extreme weather events are set to become our new normal. Thank you for watching. If you found this information valuable, please consider supporting the channel. We'll see you in the next video.